I hope and pray that I'm wrong, but it looks like my suspicions may be true. It looks like Emmanuel may have been gone for weeks now. Because I posted a video over on my other channel, Fat and Opinionated. Go subscribe over there as well. We have video of Rebecca, Emmanuel's mother, at a funeral on the 5th. Emmanuel nowhere in sight. Also, the rumors are true. At least according to the Big Five employees, they say that it's true. Rebecca and Jake came to Big Five previously, asking about security cameras, claiming that their car got broken into. So those rumors are true. But the Big Five employees said that that happened earlier this month. Now, earlier this month could mean any day. But when I hear someone say earlier this month, I usually assume that, oh, that must have been a couple of weeks ago, right? At least over a week ago. Now, if they were coming in asking about security cameras earlier this month, that means they were already plotting. That means Emmanuel was already gone. So this is worst case scenario, because if they got this much of a head start on investigators, it's going to make their job that much harder. Now, we know investigators have a lot of footage. They got hours and hours of footage from various different angles, various different locations. SF Investigates was in the area, and he showed some security cameras that are on a jewelry store next to the Big Five. So we know that Rebecca is caught on camera in the parking lot, but there's another business next to the Big Five. And Ahmed, he was in the area, and he started asking the employees of this business if they have a camera, and they say, yeah, but it doesn't really show much. It only shows this small part of the parking lot. Well, folks, guess what? It turns out that their security camera, it does only show a small portion of the Big Five parking lot, but it shows the portion in question. It literally shows right where Rebecca's vehicle was at. Now, we haven't seen the video yet. I know law enforcement probably already has it, but this could be a game changer. Because from what we heard from the lawyer, there's already some footage that he claims that he saw, and you see someone falling in the footage. So I'm guessing the footage may be kind of grainy. But from the view that these women say that this security camera has, it's like a perfect view. I want to go ahead and show you this clip really quickly so you can see what I'm talking about, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
Do I have any? Of course I do. You work here at the bottom? Yeah. Oh, that's right. You might be the one I want to talk to. Do you mind? Okay, come on. Let's do an impromptu interview. My name is Ahmed Belloso. We're here in Yucaipa, California with Liz and Joanna. I got a cousin named Joanna. Really? On the tira, yeah. So you guys work here at the Bada.
Yeah.
Is there cameras anywhere on this property facing?
So we do have a couple, but they only capture like literally where that white truck is at right there.
That white truck is exactly where the incident happened.
But no, she was saying that it was a little bit more over there.
Do you have that footage still? Can we get it?
Kind of, but not really.
Can we get whatever you have?
Yeah, I could send it in to you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Breaking news. We're going to get footage of the angle here. And I'm going to show you guys. We can see in this direction. She says it films towards the truck and the vehicle where the Ola wielding man came in, and booyah, was right in between that gray car and that white truck. So if it is facing that direction, then these lovely ladies here will provide us further information, right?
Yes.
Coming up next, stay tuned from Yucaipa, California. Thank you so much. Let me give you guys a sticker.
I saw you right now. I was gonna go for my nieces and nephews. She's like, I was like, dude, he's right here. She's like, ask him for a sticker.
Here, I'll give you some for your nieces and nephews too.
Thank you.
And then here's some more.
Oh,
Hold on.
these are cool.
Hold on, I got more. And then here, I'll give you all those.
Oh yeah, these are cool. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll leave my information with you guys, and we're gonna get the video of the Ola wielding man, hopefully in Yucaipa, California, from the Bata store. Pro Club has entered the chat. And thank you to the Bata store and employees. They have an amazing selection here. They used to be in Hemet, and now they're in Yucaipa, right next to the Big Five. Come support. Anytime you can get out of Hemet is definitely an upgrade. In this case, Yucaipa, like 10 upgrades, homie. No disrespect to the foods from Hemet, but Bata store has entered the chat.
Okay, folks, at this point, look, there's been so much going on in this case. So many moving parts. It's crazy. But we need to take a moment, just a moment, to acknowledge how dumb Rebecca is. Just how stupid Rebecca is. Because, at first we thought, oh my God, there's no security cameras. It didn't make sense, but that was the story. Oh, there's no cameras, right? Even Rebecca mentioned on the news multiple times, oh, there's no cameras here. I guess her old dumbass, let me be nice, I guess Rebecca thought, hey, we can just go question the Big Five and ask if they got cameras. And if they ain't got a camera, then we'll be okay. I guess she didn't think for 1 minute, hey, what about the jewelry store? What about this store? What about that store across the street? What about the red light cameras? I'm like, for a moment there, for a couple of days there, we thought that, damn, Rebecca must have picked the best place on earth to try to pull off this nonsense. Because there's a camera literally everywhere these days. She must have done extensive research and found the one dark spot, right? The one spot in town where you could do something and not be caught on camera, right? Wrong. Turns out that Rebecca has been caught. Now, we haven't seen the footage, but Rebecca is on video from like 3 or 4 different angles in that parking lot that we know of so far. So, yeah. I want you to think about that for a minute and then look at how law enforcement is acting. Law enforcement has seen this footage most likely, and they've seen that no one came in that parking lot and took Emmanuel. And that's why they're acting the way they're acting. And the lawyer keeps coming out here crying and moaning that law enforcement isn't looking for Emmanuel, when in reality, we all know the truth. Law enforcement is just investigating Jake and Rebecca because law enforcement knows they did it. They just don't, they don't have all of the pieces to the puzzle yet. Okay? And that's what this case reminds me of. I've said it before, let me say it again. This case reminds me of a puzzle. When you go and buy a puzzle, you already know what picture you're making, right? Just like with this story. We know how this story ends. I'm sorry, but we do. But we don't have all of the pieces together yet, right? We haven't created the full picture yet. So we're in the process of doing that. We know what the end result's going to be, but we still got to put the puzzle together. And it may be frustrating, but it's necessary. So we'll be doing that here on this channel and over on my other channel. Make sure that you're subscribed to both. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.